Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna have one of those kind of videos that they were reminiscent when I started making my videos on this channel, kind of rumors. So today I'm gonna make an experiment, guys, because I've seen a lot of posts on the different Facebook groups, kind of making face groups, that people are asking about wooden wicks. As you know, guys, I don't use wooden wicks, but I was so curious because people are saying, well, people are saying that if you soak the wooden wicks on oils, that they will give you best results. Okay, so I just wanted to prove that. I just wanted to experiment that, and I just wanted to share my results with all of you guys. Okay, because I know a lot of you are very curious. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna write to you a little bit about the information. There are a variety of oils that can be used to soak wooden wicks before using them on a candle, but it ultimately depends on personal preference and the specific type of candle being made. Here are some common oils that are used for soaking wooden wicks. Okay, the first one is mineral oil, which is this one here, the clear one that I'm going to be using today. Okay, mineral oil is a popular choice for soaking wooden wicks as it is a clear, odorless, and low viscosity oil. It is also non-toxic and does not go rancid over time. Okay, so yeah, so clear oil, so it's not going to discolor the wax. Okay. Second one is coconut oil, which I'm not using today because I don't have any. I said coconut oil is another popular choice for soaking wooden wicks, and it has a low smoke point and pleasant scent. It is also a natural and renewable source. Sunflower oil is a light and mild oil that is a good choice for those who prefer a more neutral scent. It is also a good source of vitamin E, which can help to prevent the wick from drying out. And also number 4 is soybean oil. Soybean oil is a renewable resource and is a good choice for those who prefer a more natural and eco-friendly option. It has a low smoke point and a mild scent. Okay guys, so when selecting an oil for soaking wooden wicks, it is important to choose an oil that is safe in candles and has a low smoke point to avoid producing soot and smoke. It is also a good idea to test out different oils and wick combinations to see which one works best for your specific candle making needs. Okay guys, now let's see. Now I remember I read also that using olive oil is not the best choice because it can give you a lot of smoke and soot depending on the wax you use, you know. So today I'm going to be trying olive oil, the regular olive oil that we buy in the supermarket, and mineral oil, okay, to see what's the difference. And I'm also going to make a candle without soaking in oil, okay. So we're having here 3 different candles, 3 different vessels. Let me just get you closer. So let me just put the oil. So again, this is olive oil and this is mineral oil. So I'm going to make 3 candles, one with olive oil, the other one with mineral oil, and the other one without it, okay. So I have in here an 8-ounce vessel that I'm going to be adding 6 ounces of wax, okay. And I'm going to be using a wooden wick recommended by Mexi, okay, for this size of vessel, okay, which is a crackling booster wick. I'm going to get the candles ready. So as you know guys, I don't usually use wooden wicks because I gave up on them a long time ago. I found them that they were never consistent for my candles. You know, sometimes they work, sometimes they didn't work, you know, and so, you know, it was very frustrating. Okay, so I'm going to get these. Okay, so this one here, candle, is going to be mineral oil. This one here is going to be olive oil. And this one here, the first one, is going to have nothing. Okay, so I'm going to put this wick number 2 in here. I'm just going to let them soak for a few minutes. You know, as you know, this wood is very porous. Okay, and the last one, the first one, I'm just going to go ahead and wick because I'm not going to be adding any oil. I'm going to be using the natural oil from the wood itself. Press really hard to make sure that I have full contact. I already cleaned the vessels with alcohol, guys. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna place the other tabs at the bottom of the other vessel. Okay, we're back, guys. So I'm still soaking the wooden wicks in the oil, guys. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna tell you about the numbers for this candle. And for this candle, I'm gonna be using Problem 600, which is, I call it PB600. Okay, from the flaming candle, and that's gonna have a different method than what I usually do when I use number 7 wax. Okay guys, so let me tell you about the candles. Okay, so every candle is going to need 6.9 ounces of total fill. That means including fragrance oil and wax. Okay, so for every single candle I'm going to be needing 6.2 ounces of wax. So I'm going to take 6.2 times 3 because I'm going to be making 3 candles equals 18.6. Okay, so I'm going to need 18.6 ounces of wax. to make for the fragrance oil that I'm going to be using, which is a no-name one, 0.69 ounces for each of the candle. So I'm going to take 0.69 multiplied by 3 equals 2.7 ounces. So I'm going to need 2.7 ounces of fragrance oil, which I don't think I'm going to have enough in here. So I'm going to take another one that also has no name. So I'm just going to make 2.5 ounces. I'm going to have 2.7 ounces of fragrance oil. 2.5, so it's okay. It's good enough. At least I use these oils that I don't even know what the name is, so I'm going to throw them away. The empty bottle. Okay, so we have approximately in here 2.7, okay, off. So I won't be using this anymore. Now I need to go get my wax. So I'm going to measure the wax off camera and I'll be right back. Okay guys, welcome back. So I have in here the fragrance oil that I'm going to be using for the test. I have in here 18.6 ounces of Pro Blend PP600 wax. I have in here my 2 wicks that are soaking. Let me just bring you closer so you can see. So this one in here has olive oil and this one in here has mineral oil. They've been soaking now for over 10-15 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna now place them inside the vessel. Okay, so let me just show you how I'm gonna do that because I need to get rid of the excess oil. Okay, so as you can see, it's very saturated. So now I'm gonna take it and it's very oily. And now I'm gonna place it inside the olive oil container. And this one here. So as you know, I have the tab in there, so I'm just gonna place it and I'm just gonna push it down. Okay, so this is the one with olive oil, so I'm gonna put it back in here. Okay, now I'm gonna take for picking up stuff. Okay, so you see how wet it is? I need to get rid of that excess because you don't want that mixing with the wax. Okay, now that it's mostly dry, but it has still the coating of you can see the shininess. So I'm gonna place this one. So it's in. Okay, now, okay, so for this wax, guys, let me just read you the properties. User guidelines for Pro Blend 600. Okay, so let me read you the information about the wax. Pro Blend 600 Parasol Container Wax is designed to be a single pour wax when used under favorable conditions. It is soft in nature, easy to cut, and comes in a slab form. Blended with a ratio of approximately 52% soy and 48% paraffin. You get the best of both worlds, smooth, creamy appearance and great scent throw. The melt point is 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so the advantages of using the Pro Blend 600 wax typically requires only a single pour, a good addition to jars under optimal conditions, high fragrance load up to 10%, up to 10 to 12% fragrance loads are possible. Smooth, creamy, and opaque look. Pre-blended, no additives required. Okay, guys. So this is the way we're gonna melt this. Okay, melt the wax to approximately 175 to 185 Fahrenheit. Add the candle dye and additives is desired to mix thoroughly to ensure a full dispersion. In this time, I'm not gonna be adding any coloring. Add fragrance if desired and mix thoroughly to ensure full dispersion. We recommend adding 1 ounce of fragrance per pound of wax to begin, adjusting up or down to achieve desired scent strength. Okay, so I'm gonna be adding the fragrance oils between 175 and 185. Okay, cool to approximately between 160 and 170 degrees and pour into containers slowly. While pouring, temperatures should typically be around 160 degrees to 170. Okay, so between 160 and 170. Experimentation is recommended to determine optimal pouring temperature. Yeah, it's up. They only give you a recommendation. You can just pour hotter or cooler. Allow candles to cool undisturbed at room temperature for 24 hours. Between 24 and 40 hours prior to burning. Wick testing is recommended to achieve optimal burning characteristics and will vary with different combination of wax, fragrance, dye, and container size. Okay, yeah. You have to start at some point and then you have to adjust accordingly. Okay, guys? Okay. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave. I'm gonna put it for 5 minutes because I don't want it to get too hot, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So I want to read you some more information about these soaking wooden wicks with olive oil. Okay, soaking wooden wicks in olive oil before using them in a candle may not necessarily improve their performance. Okay, wooden wicks are typically made from natural materials such as cotton or wood, and are designed to burn with a more unique flickering flame compared to traditional cotton wicks. The type and quality of the wood used in the wick will determine its overall performance, as well as the design of the wick itself. While olive oil can be used as a fuel source, it may not be the best choice for using a candle. Olive oil has a low smoke point and can produce a significant amount of soot and smoke when burned, which can lead to poor performance and unpleasant odors. Additionally, soaking the wick in olive oil may cause it to become too saturated, which can affect its ability to burn properly. It is important to note that performance of wooden wicks can be influenced by a variety of factors, including the type of wax used, the size and shape of the candle, and the environment in which it's burned. Experimenting with different wicks and wax combinations can help you achieve the best performance for your specific candle making needs. Okay, guys? So yeah, it's like, with everything you have to really test. Yeah. So this is what I was thinking about. The olive oil has a color, so that color may transfer in the wax. So we'll see compared to the mineral oil. So that's why I wanted to do this video to show you, okay, guys? So of course, I'm not going to be done with the video today. I'm going to have to wait until at least 24 to 48 hours before I can burn this candle, see how it burns compared with the other two, okay? Okay, so I'll be right back once the wax comes to temperature. Yeah! I want it to be at least 185 because I want the fragrance oil to bind really well, and I just want to give it a chance to make, the perfect candle, It's 188. I think it's fine. I'm just gonna add the fragrance oil. 2 minutes, guys, because I think this is like 464. That you need to. So we need to wait until between 160 and 170 to pour. And because this is a test, guys, I don't have to be exact. And this is the one with nothing. And as you can see, I'm not pouring wax on the wooden wick itself. Okay, I'm putting it to the side. Some people like to pour a wax on the wooden wick. By all means, just do whatever you think is best. So they're all basically the same. So here you got the test, guys. So olive oil in the middle and mineral oil on the right. Okay, guys, so we'll be back in 24 hours, okay? Yeah! Okay, guys, welcome back to the video. So today we're going to be conducting the burn test on these 3 beautiful candles that I just made using wooden wicks, and I'm using PV600s for the wax, and I'm using fragrance oils from Stone Candles. I don't know which one I used because the label was erased. That's why I chose to use on this test. But you know what? It smells really nice, okay? So let's see. Now, what we did use is, guys, I used on the first candle, I did not soak the wooden wick. So this one is just like out of the bag, okay? On the second candle, I soaked the wooden wick on olive oil. And on the third candle, I soaked the wooden wick with mineral oil, okay? Now I trimmed the 3 wicks the same size. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start lighting them up. Okay, so let me just do a close-up so you can see. So what I'm gonna do is analyze how they burn. Okay, right away I can see that the one with olive oil is already have a soot coming out. Can you see? Compared to the one without it. Look at the olive oil, the candle with the olive oil, the soot that is coming out. It's kind of like stable. So I'm just gonna let it burn like this, guys. Okay, guys. So I'm just gonna wash them. And this one is the one with the olive oil is acting like kind of like jumpy. It's like it's making the most noise from this one. You see look at the flame. Let me just bring you got closer again, so I can explain to you what I'm talking about. This one here, the flame is like kind of jumping, you see? I'm not liking this. It's too active. The one without any oil, this one here, I think it's behaving really nicely, the way I expect a wooden wick to behave. This one in here also is kind of jumpy. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna wait half an hour. I'm gonna wait half an hour, guys, and I'll be right back, okay? I just wanna see how this behaves after half an hour, and we're gonna do intervals of half an hour, okay? So I'll see you in a few. Yes! Okay, guys, welcome back. So it's been 45 minutes, and I think the 3 candles are burning too fast. I'm burning too hot, but the one in the middle, the one with the olive oil, guys, is burning way too hot. It's forming a deeper melt pool than the other 2, okay? Now this is the mineral oil. It's behaving almost the same as the normal, okay? But I see that this one in here is very active, the flame, the olive oil, and also I I can see some spurts of soot. So for that reason, guys, I would not recommend you guys soak these wooden wicks on in olive oil. Okay guys, welcome back. So it's been 45 minutes and I just want to show you. This is the candle with the olive oil. Let me just put it, I don't know if you can see the soot that is coming out. You see, it's emanating way too much soot and the male pool is way too deep. So this is burning almost out of control. So I wouldn't recommend anyone using olive oil. The one with mineral oil, it's fine. You know, the male pool is developing nicely. You know, so I will not say no to this one, but you know what? I'm looking at the one, this is the candle that I did not soak. And I think this is fine, you know, I don't think that there's the need, really. I don't think there's really a need to soak this in any kind of oils. I believe that wooden wicks have their own oil, you know, on the wood, you know, so I think the purpose of a wooden wick is to suck up the fuel, which is the wax. So I don't think it's really necessary for you to soak this on any kind of oil. You know, to me, it's a waste of time. It will also, you will not be getting the same results as the manufacturer recommends because you're adding another chemical to the wooden wick. So to me, it doesn't really make any sense. Don't soak them on anything. I think they're fine. Okay. So that's my results for these experiments. I just hope that you learned something from me, guys, and I just wanted to do this just to demonstrate to you, like all the hype, people saying, oh my god, you have to soak the wooden wicks on oil in order for them to perform. He said, no, it all depends whether or not you're gonna get the right combination of wax, fragrance oil, and wooden wick. Okay, in this case, I think this size for the vessel is way too big, it's way overwicked. I think for 45 minutes of a candle being burned, the male pool is way too big in all of them. So typically you should be getting a full male pool between the 3 and 4 hour mark, okay? And this is way too much, okay guys? So thank you for coming today, guys. Thank you for watching the video, guys. I'm gonna just leave it here because I don't see any point of going any further. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, guys. And also, guys, don't forget to check my website so you can buy me beautiful candles, candleromance.shop, okay guys? And don't forget to see me every Sunday at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time for my live stream, okay guys? Thank you very much, guys, for coming today. I'll see you in the next one.